What is up, everyone? Matt back for another Who Are They Real Review. And today I'm here to talk to you about a movie that some have been dreading, a movie that some have been excited for, or a movie that some, like myself and really scared host Taylor Cleek, thought would never even see the light of day. And that is none other than Uncharted, the adaptation of the famed Sony video game starring Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg as Nathan Drake and Sully. Um, what what is there to say about Uncharted? Uncharted, it's honestly, and I know some people view this word as a kind of nail in a coffin for a movie, but it's fun. And I'm not saying that as something a way to look down on the movie or belittle it, because I actually did have a fun time. I was with my buddy Brian, who is a big Uncharted fan. He played all the games growing up, so I that maybe enhanced my experience a little bit more, but I really dug the film overall. It's not some big piece of action nonstop. It's on an action scale, it's probably smaller. But it's not deep. It's what we call in this sphere a popcorn flick. And that's sometimes all you need. We find street smart Nathan Drake is recruited by Sully to help him find uh, Magellan's long lost treasure, or Ferdinand Magellan's long lost treasure. Uh, Sully knew Nathan's brother Sam, and that's how he's able to pull him in. And they go on this world traversing adventure and meet some unsavory figures along the way. And along that journey, Nathan learns there's no honor among thieves. Um, and that's basically the story. I mean, it's cool, it's fun. There's Brian here. This is where me bringing Brian to paid. I was able to get a little bit more out of it. Brian was able to point out to me stuff I wouldn't have known or noticed in certain way scenes were shot that were kind of Easter eggs for fans. Um, for example, there's he told me those chase scenes got it down right. When he has to jump and you see it slow mo, that's in the game. You have to press X at that time to make sure it goes properly. This, that, the other. He's like stuff like that. You would get if you played these games. If not, it just looks like a really good chase, or like a really good chasing. Cool, get that. The action I actually really enjoyed. Tom Holland was fun. I know a lot of people complained when he got cast because like I don't want baby Nathan Drake. It's not really baby Nathan Drake. It's Sony's trying to establish a franchise, and they got a young face who can grow with this franchise. And I had fun with it. I had fun with him. Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg, but Mark Wahlberg is charming, so I'm not going to complain about Sully. I have no way to set a litmus test for Sully because I, again, have never played the games myself. Um, but Antonio Banderas, Antonio Banderas does a great job as the film's central villain, and he's very menacing. He's hamming it up, and I was really digging him. And then something happens, and I'm like, okay, I guess I got to accept this now. And that's probably my biggest knock against the film. I'm not going to spoil what that thing is because while it was set up, it it left you with like it left you with someone that wasn't as strong as you thought the initial villain is, or Banderas' character is when we first meet him. And that's probably my biggest complaint about it. I mean, it's nothing more than a popcorn flick. I had a fun time. It's you buy the and I had to explain to a friend what a popcorn flick is. You buy the biggest tub of popcorn you can, you get your pop, and you sit there and you just pile it in your face and enjoy the movie for what it is. I will say this though, I did leave wanting more. And I know some people who are purists of this game franchise because it is a beloved game franchise may not feel the same way, but I liked it. I wanted to see more. They it is set up to where this can continue, and I hope it does. but I'm not going to knock it, really. I mean, it's not Indiana Jones. It's not James Bond, as much as it tries to emulate the two of them. So for that reason, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5 reels. It's not a perfect movie, but it's still fun, still worth the price of admission. You get what you get from it. And if you expected anything more than that, what were you thinking? It's a video game movie. I mean, hey. But with that, we got a lot going over here on Watt Real Entertainment. Uh of course, tomorrow, it was postponed this week, but tomorrow, Real Sports, be sure to check that out. Colin and Chug going to be talking about the Super Bowl champ Rams, hard into the 76ers, a UFC recap, and a preview of All-Star Weekend this weekend. Really excited to hear them talk about that. Also tomorrow, be sure to check out my review for Dog, starring Channing Tatum. Really excited to see that, talk to you guys about that, see how you're feeling about that. So excited for that. And then this Sunday, somehow Movie Pass is back, and let's talk about Batman. And I'm glad to be joined by one of the pillars of this channel, my friend Taylor Cleek, who we haven't been able to see a lot of lately, but I'm excited to just talk about Batman with him and talk about how crazy this return to Movie Pass is. So be sure to check that out. But with that, go check out Uncharted. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, follow everything we're doing over here on Watt Real Entertainment, because we're doing a lot, and we're going to ramp it up a little bit more soon. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.